Welcome to True and Scary,
a podcast about true and scary stories from around the world.
I am your host, Joseph. This is True and Scary. We're on part 4 of Unsolved Murders. In the USA Network documentary Unsolved broadcast in 2018, Dwayne Keith D. Davis, a Crips gang leader in California, and Anderson's uncle claimed to have been in the car, specifically in the front passenger seat, with Tupac's murderer when the shots were fired. He declined to name the shooter, citing street code. He also stated that the shooter was sitting in the back seat. In 2016, a M.O.B. Peru and former death row bodyguard named James McDonald claimed he saw Anderson and other Southside Crips pulled up near Club 662 in a white Cadillac and were briefly parked nearby prior to the shooting of Suge's MBW. According to Radar Online, Keith D. stated that after waiting near Club 662, they went to a liquor barn store and they then proceeded to make their way to the Carriage House Hotel. On their way there, they noticed the Death Row Caravan. On July 18, 2023, the Las Vegas Police Department executed a search warrant in connection with Shakur's murderer. The search was conducted in a home in Henderson, Nevada, and stated that the search was connected to the investigation of Shakur's death. It was later revealed that the home belonged to the wife of Dwayne, Keith D. Davis. Keith D. was subsequently arrested in connection with Tupac's murder on the morning of September 29, 2023. During the grand jury hearing, a Southside Compton Crips gang affiliate testified that it was DeAndre Smith who was the shooter, not Orlando Anderson, he stated. Quick break, children. We'll be right back.
welcome to True and Scary,
a podcast about true and scary stories from around the world.
When Davis passed the firearm to Orlando didn't have a clear shot. Big Dre is 6'6". At this time, he's 370, 400. He's big. And you're not going to be able to lean over a big guy like that and get, my time of knowing things, You're not going to reach over like that because shells would have been popping all in Big Dre's face and all kind of stuff. He can't bend down or anything. He's too big. That was the story of Tupac Shakur. What happened? A little bit more involvement than we anticipated ever knowing because publicity and news reports and people don't tell us everything we need to know. I'm Joseph. This is True and Scary. We will return right after this.
Welcome to True and Scary.
A podcast about true and scary stories from around the world.
True and Scary, I'm your host, Joseph. Coming up next, the murder of the Grimes sisters. This is a deep story. Coming up next, brace yourself. Parental guidance is advised. I am your host, Joseph. We'll be right back here on True and Scary.
Welcome to True and Scary.
A podcast about true and scary stories from around the world.